Palace 1, Tottenham 1. I'm joined by Adrian here. Adrian, finally, we scored a goal. And also, after a long time, we actually haven't lost a game as a draw against Tottenham, which have been, they've been playing good as of recent.
Yeah, no, definitely. Um, I, I think we played okay. I think we it's just something missing, and I can't put my finger on it. I was hoping to see a lot more of the youngsters playing today, actually, as
Yeah.
well. But I can't moan because we didn't lose, and like you say, we scored a goal.
Yeah, and it was against Tottenham, a very good side. Of course, we would have liked to see some youngsters play. But let's be honest, with Roy, I don't really see it happening. I went into this game with low expectations anyway. But let's now talk about the positive. Let's try end this on a positive. Jeffrey Schlupp's goal. It was poor from Tottenham defending. It was a bit unexpected how it led all the way down to Jeffrey Schlupp's foot. But an excellent finish from Jeffrey Schlupp. And from that goal onwards, it seemed like we had a bit more control over the game.
Well, actually, I like to think that we had more of the game second half anyway. We started to come good in the first half, making chances and stuff like that. We were in their box a lot more. Second half, I think if you look at the stats, we were in their box more than they were in ours, and possibly had more shots as well. Maybe not always on target, but yeah. And also, you say about the sloppy defending on our goal. I think we were a bit sloppy for Kane's goal as well. Even though he took it brilliantly, you can't take that away from him. I really think that we could have defended a lot better. Mistakes. Actually, the big mistake on their goal was McCarthy. He should have got rid of it first time round rather than muck around with it and then get it knocked off him. So
I was a bit worried, to be honest with you, because of how the players. I was looking at the players' reaction as soon as I went in, and it seemed like they were used to it. The reactions wasn't that what I expected from them. I expected a bit more of a reaction, a bit more frustration, but it's like, all right, we're considered goal, let's go again. So luckily enough, we managed to score a goal and we managed to get a point out of this game, because after the first goal, I thought, oh, typical Palace, we might go and lose 2-3-0. But season's done. Before we talk about a bit about next season and what you thought about this season, who was your man of the match in this game?
there's a toss up, really, really close, right? Because I think Jeffrey Schlupp had a really good game today. He helped out. He was always backing up Mitchell. Right? But in my heart of hearts, I'd like to give it to Scott Dann.
Yeah, he was.
Scott Dann, I really do sort of he's been the sort of the unseen hero, in a lot of games. He's played his part, he's done what he's supposed to do. And today, I think he went the extra mile. The goal, we wouldn't have had the goal if it wasn't for him. No, he had a couple of chances himself as well. But yeah, I think mine will be Dan, Scotty Dan.
Yeah, Scotland. It was a weird game because he was very good defensively and also going forward. It was like the old Scotland that we've seen in the past under Alan Pardew, when he was actually scoring goals for Palace. But of course, he didn't get on the score sheet, but he did prove vital for the first goal. So now that the season is done, how would you sum up the season for Palace? And what do you think of the upcoming season?
Right, the season it's been a weird season. You can't really say it was good or bad. The lockdown, if it had never happened, I think we'd have finished quite close to, top 10. That was my feeling, because just before lockdown, we started to come into ourselves again. Came back, all right, we done really well against Bournemouth, and we sort of slid away after that. I think because it was a case of maybe they thought, it's done now. We can't go down. So they sort of relaxed too much, and it's difficult to say, but we didn't go down. That's the main thing. You know, so season-wise, you know, it's a mediocre season, like it has been for the last couple. Right, it's onwards and upwards, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Massive summer coming up in terms of transfers and even managerial. We've got a video coming out about Sean Dyche potentially being linked to Palace as well. But now it's done and over with. Thank you for joining me, Adrian, in these last couple of games talking about Palace. We've managed to end the season with a goal. And leave that in your comments down below. Let us know what you thought about the season and the game. And until next time, up the Palace.